Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us. We are going to make it very fast. It's going to be a very quick one. A very quick one for anyone that wants to get updates. Tomorrow, as you all know, is the beginning of the 30 days lockdown. Tomorrow is the beginning of the 30 days lockdown. And we urge everybody to get connected, get involved, and prepare yourself for what is coming. Why is this like this? I think I'm having a problem with my setting here, so please exercise patience. Let's see if I can resolve it. The 30 days lockdown is going to start tomorrow. So wherever you are in Biafran territory, you must begin to prepare yourself for the 30 days lockdown. The 30 days lockdown. It is going to kick off tomorrow. So it is your choice to either protect yourself, defend yourself, or not. But it will be better if you defend yourself. If you protect yourself, I think that is the best thing to do. That is the best thing to do. You must protect yourself. You must defend yourself. You must put measures together to protect yourself as the lockdown commences tomorrow. The lockdown is for the Zoological Republic government. It is not for Biafran people. It is to lock down every secretariat that belongs to the zoo government. The Biafran people will go into their businesses. You will do what you wish to do. But at the same time, we must have to be very, very careful what we do, where we go, and how we go about it. We must be very, very careful, because it is not going to be business as usual. Any place you go at any given time, you must be very careful, very, very careful what you do. Try as much as possible to be at the right place at the right time. You don't have to go out unnecessarily. You don't have to be careless in your movements. Everything you do within this time, you must be very, very careful. You must be very careful. This is very important. From tomorrow going forward, it is not going to be business as usual. Things are going to change. Things are going to change. So if you are not yet prepared, you better begin to prepare yourself now. All the sit at home we have been having for many years, this is the time to put them in practice. All those time that has been sit at home, everything you have learned within that time, this is the time to implement them. We must be strong and consistent. Do not allow anyone to deceive you. Do not allow anyone to distract you. Because of our freedom is more important than anything you can think about. This is a very critical period of time. Remember the announcement of the Prime Minister. He made it clear that the Liberation Army will be on the streets. So don't say you were not told or say you are not warned. The Liberation Army is going to be on the streets. So you must be very, very careful what you do and how you do it. You must be very careful. This is not a time to play around. It's not a time for jokes. It is not a time for propaganda. The time legitimization of the zoo in Biafran territory, we're going to take a very different dimension starting from tomorrow. It is going to take a different tone starting from tomorrow. So wherever you are, make sure you key in and do what you have to do. Be very careful where you go and how you go about your business. As I said before, the lockdown is not for you. It's not against you. The lockdown is for the government officials. It is to make a very profound and strong statement to the zoo that we are no longer part of them. In case they think we have been joking all this while, it is not a joke. and will never ever be a joke. This is a serious business, and I hope they will understand it. The restoration of the independent state of Biafra is going to take a different form starting from tomorrow. It is going to take a different dimension starting from tomorrow. Boss have to be very careful going forward. It is going to last for 30 days. And the terrorist government of Nigeria is going to be a very heavy confrontation. So in that very confrontation, we must try as much as we can to do what we have to do. It is a time of freedom. Freedom does not come cheap. It comes with huge sacrifice. And this is the time of that sacrifice. We are ready to make the sacrifice. And there are people who have already put their life on the line for you and I. All they need today is your support. Please, kindly give them that support. One of the ways you can support them is by obeying simple instruction. Stay away from the barracks. Stay away from the ministries. Stay away from the checkpoints. Obey these instructions, and I bet you will be glad you did. Obey these instructions and you have no cause to regret. But if you refuse to obey these instructions, you are going to face the consequence of your action. Just as our Prime Minister wrote on his Twitter handle that we are in democracy, and in democracy people have the right to make whatever choice they want. So it is totally your business to make the choice you want to make today. All we need to do is to show you the right way. But if you decide to follow a different way, which seems right in your own eyes, no problem. That is totally your own business and your own responsibilities. You don't blame anyone for that. You blame yourself. And you should be ready to face the consequence of the actions you have taken or the decision you took. You don't expect anyone else to suffer for your decision. Whatever decision you took, be ready to face the consequence and take responsibility. The restoration of Biafra is something that no man can stop. Your hatred, your ignorance, your lies and your propaganda cannot stop it. Instead, it will give people more reason to fight on. Wherever you are as a Biafran across the world, you must begin to do things the way it should be. You must begin to prepare yourself and put your money where your mouth is. Today, our enemies, they know that the time is up. The enemies of Biafra know very well that the time is up. So no matter how they try, they can never, ever, ever change the real thing. Our freedom is unstoppable. This is an emergency broadcast, and I'm not going to take much time because of the interruptions I'm having now. Hopefully, maybe I might come up online later on or tomorrow to straighten up things, because tomorrow being the first day of the lockdown, definitely by God's grace I will be online tomorrow to give update on how the lockdown is going. But our concern today is Biafran people. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must stay safe. Your security is important to us. Security of life and property is very important to us. We want to make sure that Biafran people are safe wherever they are. That is the most important thing to us today. Security of life and property of the Biafrans. So wherever you are, please remind your brothers and sisters, those who are working in the government offices, your friends, your in-laws, tell them, starting from tomorrow, they have 30 days break. As long as someone is alive, you always have a job. But if you decide to gamble with your life, when they use you for propaganda, they will still employ somebody to replace you. When you are gone, even before anything, they will replace you with someone else. But I always secure a job. Yes, you will always secure a job. That is why you must not allow anybody to bully you. You must not allow anybody to push you against that which is right. You know what is right, and you must continue to pursue and follow that which is right. For the Biafran people to get this far, it took a long, long, long process. And for us to get this far, I bet you there is no going back. If anybody is thinking that somehow, that we are going to begin to sing a different song, that person is talking rubbish. Absolute and total rubbish. Our freedom cannot be compromised. It is not negotiable. Regardless of what the enemies say, no matter their strength, no matter their plans. So, my fellow Biafrans, I urge every one of us to please extend messages to your loved ones and let them know what is going on. That tomorrow, going forward, a new page will be opened which will last for 30 days. And the Liberation Army of be serious and keep yourself out of harm's way. Keep yourself away from the road. If you are going to your business, go to your business and return back home. I pray that every one of us we pass through this stage successfully and get back to our freedom. The freedom of the Biafran people is non-negotiable. We are going to be free. There is no doubt about that. We will definitely be free. No matter what the enemies are planning, no matter what they are doing, we will definitely be free. But our concern is that we want everybody to be part of that freedom. We don't want anybody to fall away. Every one of us that have made this far, we need to be in that freedom. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being part of this very short program. We are going to continue again later in the day, or hopefully tomorrow, same time. Sorry for the interruption and the obstruction we had in the broadcast. But no matter how difficult, we always put our word out there. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time. Stay blessed.